Oh, New York City. What can be said about you that hasn't before? I've had many blessings in my life, but the most recent would be this trip. Not just because of the sights, although they were amazing, but also because it changed my view on life. Going into this trip, I expected a rude awakening, and that's what I received. One of my own thoughts and attitudes of people. New York is full of wonderful people just living their lives. Multiple times I encountered people willing to go out of their way to help a stranger with directions. Often I found people keeping to themselves, very much like how so many of us do, just with larger crowds. I saw people trying to get by, using the talents they have to entertain others in hopes for a few dollars. I didn't outright see muggings or people inflicting suffering. Not that those things were or were not happening, I'm not sure. But what I saw the most was suffering. People on the streets calling for help, others hiding in corners trying to rest, and so many others suffering silently, eyes diverted to the ground, thoughts lost on any number of life's hardships. My life was changed because I saw perseverance through those hardships. I found kindness in the everyday troubles. I heard prayer and worship at places I wouldn't have imagined. People living their lives in all mixes of people, not just races and languages, but all walks of life. I saw rich people shopping on Fifth Avenue. I saw a famous person signing autographs. I saw tourists visiting everywhere. I saw everyday people going to and from work, and I saw the homeless struggling to get by. I witnessed with my own eyes people jumping for joy at the smallest of things, like a new pair of socks. I saw others refuse to accept more than what they needed, taking only the bare essentials because someone else could use it. I saw people liven up when we simply leveled up, got to their level, not looking down on them, listened up, hearing their story, and give up. Give what we have to help those in need. My most impactful moment was when I asked a homeless man, Polo, how his day was after he'd given him some water and offering a sandwich. And he admitted it was a hard day. But after seeing us, we gave him hope for tomorrow, something our instructor confirmed was our true mission hours before. We prayed for him, and before we could say amen, he prayed for us. He thanked God for people like us, for doing what we do and being a blessing. He told us we were like angels, and I teared up because I felt like the little I was giving wasn't enough for the blessing I was receiving. God changed my heart that week. I learned I have more to give. I learned I have so much to be thankful for. I learned my little perspective on this huge world is not the same as what this world actually is. And I learned God is everywhere. He is present in the darkness. He is found in a quiet church in the middle of the busiest section of New York City. He is praised in large crowds of hundreds and small groups of 3 or 4. His joy is present in the smiles of others on the subway and the sweat pouring off of those serving the less fortunate. There are so many more stories to share. I pray for the man that collapsed on the street and was taken away by ambulance after taking those drugs. I yearn to continue the conversation I had with the volunteer serving next to me at the food shelter. I want to work so hard I collapse in bed, ready to pass out while keeping a smile on my face. I close my eyes and I see the smiles and the tears and the struggles. I want to take it all in, here, where I am now, to see the hurting and be more willing to help. Thank you, New York, for showing me so much more than I ever imagined, for opening my eyes and my heart. And thank you, everyone who supported us to go on this trip and to experience God like never before. It wasn't possible without you all, and we are truly thankful. I'm still processing everything, but one thing is sure, I want my life to be different moving forward, starting with my viewpoint. Blessings to you all.